day down the allotment, but we're going to try and get a bit done. Just get outside after Christmas. At least it's not raining, even if there's no sunshine. I want to try and tidy this bit up, cut back. There's a loganberry in there and some wild blackberry, and at this end is an out of control elder, so I'm going to see what I can do about cutting that back today. I'm hoping the weather will dry a little bit so that pile over there of rubbish can be burnt if we get a few days of dry weather. But as well as that, there's another couple of elders up here that I'd really like to see if I can get cut back. So there's a lot there coming up and sort of underneath this green gage tree, so I want to cut that back. In fact, I might do that first because I think that's a bit more important than over in that rubbishy corner. This elder needs a good cut back as well. There's another smaller elder just here, and then if all that's done, I think I can probably have a go at cutting back our buddleias. So there's plenty to do, even though the weather's pretty naff. I don't think there's much point trying to do any digging at the minute. Anyway, I'm going to get on now and see if I can tidy up some of these elders. I was busy hacking back our elder, and I thought some of the bits of wood that are fairly substantial would do for holding the leaves down on this part of the plot. If you remember, they were all stored in some bags. So I decided I'd empty the bags now and cover them up. So this is our free pile of leaves. I'm planning to cover them up with that piece of weed control fabric over there, and then I'm going to leave them and see what happens to them by spring. I'm guessing I'll probably have to move them somewhere else then, but better than trying to move them now. And I'll just show you where I've got to with the elder. I think Sue's just got one jostaberry left to do, and I think she's got them done. But like all these cutting back things, it's not the cutting back that takes the time. It's sorting out all the rubbish that comes from cutting back. So this is, you're going past the sort of storage area of pea sticks and everything else. And then if you pop down between the first two buddleias, you'll see I've got a real pile of rubbish that's come from cutting back the elderberry, which I think is in there. So I'm now going to see if I can do a little bit of tidying up of all this rubbish, and might be heading home then.
It's Sunday now, the 29th of December, and just quickly to show you what I was doing yesterday. I've now done all the jostaberries. All the jostaberries now are pruned, so that's one job finished. And today what we decided to do was to cut down all the buddleias that we call Buddleia Walk or Buddleia Avenue if we're being posh. Every year we chop them right down to the ground. Well, not completely down to the ground, but we give them a good cut back. And this is what they look like now. They really need a lot of the grass tidying out from amongst them, but it's quite a difficult job really. Then we have another buddleia. Just round here. Which has also been cut back. All the trimmings or prunings from the buddleias have made quite a large pile of debris, as you'll see when we get there. So there's our pile of buddleia prunings. Impressive, isn't it? We've also cut back an elder that's growing in the corner of the plot, and all in all we've got quite a lot of prunings, detritus, whatever you want to call it, to get rid of, which we're hoping to do when we have a bonfire later in the week. Some of the longer pieces are being kept as poles. And then the only other thing that we've done today is a little bit of harvesting. We've just harvested the things we need for next week's dinners. We've got some carrots, some leeks, and a cabbage. The cabbage looked much bigger when I picked it, but there's an awful lot of waste on them at the minute due to the really wet weather. And that's it. It's getting quite dark now. So thanks for watching and have a good new year. See you later. Bye bye.